What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And with the news of Clone Wars heroes being behind a credit paywall in Season 3, there's obviously a lot of us out there who are stressing out trying to grind away and save as many credits as possible so that we can unlock our favourite characters on day 1 of Season 3. Now, a lot of people aren't in favour of the new heroes costing credits, and I can understand why, but at the same time I can see EA and DICE's point of view as well. If we save these credits and spend them on the heroes, then we won't have as many left to buy new skins as well, which means we're much more likely to spend real money in-game to buy some skins, which is completely fair enough in my opinion. Ben Walk has mentioned on Twitter that these heroes will cost less than a legendary skin, which we all know is 80,000 credits. Now, the way I took that tweet is that it'll be lower than a legendary and most likely the same or higher than an epic skin, so I'm going to have a rough guess and assume the heroes might cost around 50,000 credits each, which really isn't too bad at all considering we have probably 3 months at the very least to save. So anyway, the point of this video is to give you guys some tips, or probably reminders for lack of a better word, on some of the quickest ways to earn credits to make sure we all have enough by the time Season 3 rolls around. Now keep in mind, most of these are going to be so obvious and most of you are already going to know a few of these tips. However, this is more just for people who are newer to the game or people who haven't been grinding and saving their credits like most of us hardcore players have been. I've been playing since launch and some of these tips I've only just started using since I never knew just how many credits you could actually save with a few of these methods. So the first one is just more to get this out of the way, as I couldn't really leave this out of the video, and that's just to make sure you collect your daily crate every single day of the week. Again, most of you already know this, but the daily crate gives you a free 500 credits every single day, so even if you aren't going to actually play, it's still a good idea to jump on every single day and claim your 500 credits, as I'm fairly sure they don't stack anymore like they used to. The second tip kind of goes hand in hand with the first one, and this is just to make sure you're doing your daily arcade farming as well. This is probably the easiest way to earn credits in the game. Every single arcade match you finish rewards you with 100 credits no matter how fast the game is. So if you change your settings to the same as what you can see on screen, then this will give you the quickest way to earn these credits. So set the game mode to onslaught, then make sure that last stand is set to on, and then set your player health to 1 hit. Naboo has the quickest load time, so choose Naboo and then set your faction to the Separatists, and then load up the game and you'll be good to go. Once it's loaded, choose the Enforcer class Super Battle Droid, and then all you need to do is wait a second or two after you spawn, aim towards the ground or a wall, and use your rocket ability to blow yourself up. Just like that, you've earned yourself 100 credits, and now all you have to do is play again and repeat that 14 more times, and boom, there's a free 1,500 credits that you've earned in just over 5 minutes. This combined with the free 500 to get from the daily crates gives you an even 2,000 credits per day, all in the space of 5 minutes, and I'll usually just do this while I'm watching a YouTube video or something like that, so it seriously takes no time at all. Now the third tip I have for you guys is to make sure you're completing as many of the daily challenges as you can. Some of them are super hard and sometimes it all just comes down to luck, so don't worry too much if you can't finish them all, but they all award you with 1,000 credits per challenge, so if you can manage to knock off even one every single day, then that's going to give you 3,000 credits a day in probably 10 to 15 minutes, which is definitely worth it in the long run. Now, the perfect example of this is I loaded up the game, saw there was some new challenges, and straight away I noticed this one that said defeat Han Solo as Boba Fett. Straight off the bat, I just decided to load a game of Hero Showdown, and I was pretty lucky in this case that I spawned on the dark side, picked Boba, and then it also turned out that the guy on the other team picked Han as well, so I knew straight away that it was my life's goal at this point to make sure I killed Han in that first round. So as you can see, it all worked out perfectly, and don't get me wrong, this kind of luck isn't going to happen every day, but I just thought I'd throw this clip in there just to show you guys that it is definitely worth trying for these daily challenges. If you get one per day plus the 2,000 credits for the crate and arcade farming, that adds up to be a whopping 252,000 credits over 3 months. If you think about that, for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes of game time each day, by the time Season 3 rolls around, you could have 250,000 credits saved, which is easily going to buy all the heroes plus probably 5 to 10 new skins as well, all without barely even needing to play the game. Now onto the fourth tip, and this one is to try and rank up your classes and heroes as much as possible. Ever since they added skins to the game, they made it so that each time you level a class or hero up, you'll be rewarded with 1 skill point to spend on upgrading that class's star cards. Well, once you've upgraded all the star cards for that specific class or hero, each time you level up from that point onwards, you're rewarded with 1,000 credits, which is pretty crazy, especially if you're newer to the game, as you're going to have so many levels left to rank up. If you max out your cards for the Assault class at level 55, for example, then you're going to have 15 more levels to go until you're the max rank of 70, and each time you do level up, that's a cool 1,000 credits that you're going to receive, and it definitely all adds up. Now, the fifth and final tip I have for you guys is a pretty obvious one, not only for earning credits, but just for enjoying the game and having a bit of fun, and that is to make sure you're playing the objective. In the Season 2 Part 2 update, they changed the way the credits are paid out after each game. For example, in Galactic Assault, you might come top of the leaderboard, but you might not play the objective and your team might lose, so you might take away 500 credits from that game, which still isn't too bad really. However, someone on the other team could have finished 4th or 5th on the leaderboard, and they might have been playing the objective the whole time and their team managed to get the win, so they take home 800 credits for that game, plus a 100 credit bonus for getting the win. Now, that might not seem like all that much, but that's nearly double the amount of credits you could be earning. So rather than earning, say, 2,000 credits for an hour of playing, you could be earning nearly 4,000 instead. And like I mentioned before, it definitely all adds up at the end of the day. So those are just some quick tips I have for you guys on some really easy ways to earn credits. Like I said, most of you probably are going to know all these methods anyway, but hopefully I can help a few of you out if you are stressing about having enough credits by the launch of Season 3. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you have any tips of your own, definitely make sure to let me know down in the comments as well. The more tips, the better off we all are. If you're new to the channel, then feel free to subscribe for more Battlefront 2 content, and make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you all the best of luck with saving those precious credits.